Okay, today is part 2 of our 2 for 2 series, Spring Training Baseball Glance. This week we're going to look at the first base and third base, the corner infielders. 2 to take off in the National League. I like Ike, as in Davis of the New York Mets. He was beginning to emerge as a top-tier first baseman last year when his entire season got derailed with a fluke ankle injury in May. The ankle, we don't know how it's going to come around this spring, but he's playing in a league without a lot of good first basemen, and he's going to be a really good steal somewhere around the middle rounds. In the American League, Mike Moustakas is a third baseman with the Kansas City Royals. He was one of the premier hitting prospects in baseball. He made his debut in June, but it took him until probably the last 2 weeks of September before the power really started coming through. He's here to stay. There's plenty of upside, but he's no sure thing. 2 who could potentially tumble. One of them in the National League is David Freese of the Cardinals. Yes, he's a decent hitter. He's going to give you decent stats, but I think with his playoff heroics last year with the Cards winning the World Series, I think it's going to artificially boost his value on draft day. As for the American League, the guy here over on my right here is Mark Trumbo. This is the easy one with the Angels. Last year he filled in for Kendrys Morales, who was still coming off that broken ankle, and he had a good year, hit .260 with 17 home runs. But this year Morales is back, and they also happen to sign this guy named Albert Pujols, so he's not going to be getting the at-bats he had last year, and I'd move him way down on your list. Next week we're going to look at the shortstop and the second baseman. I'm Joel Connolly for the Toronto Sun.